Hello, hello. Um, I sometimes feel the urge to speak to the word, and this is the way. I speak to the word. Let's check. Okay, so now it's much better. Okay. I go through phases. Uh, what do I mean by that? Sometimes I'm more interested in an instrument rather than another. Sometimes I play some kind of music rather than another kind of music. That could be characterized as eclecticism, or like chewing more, eating than more than one can chew. And actually, this is kind of an existential or something of the existent. Oh, it's a tongue twister. Existentialism, philosophical and cultural movement of the 50s. A very important member with this philosophy was Jean-Paul Sartre. And I was brushing up on my existentialistic point, equal existentialistic period I had in my 20s when I was confronted with what to do with my life, and actually I didn't make much of it. Then we end up somewhere very different. And years pass, and we just wind up, or I wound up in a different place. And every decade is a new, soul searching, I ascertain what I have been doing in the last decade, in the last 10 years. And my last 10 years were characterized by coexisting of, from the point of view of musical instrument, a brass and woodwind instruments, and the last 5 years by devoting myself body and soul to the recorder without completely abandoning the other instruments. And I think my new decade will be characterized by the harmonics aspect of music. That means I will be, in spite of my age, which is not like tender age, so to speak, I will delve into memorizing, internalizing chords, so that I will not be so fixated on the music. So I guess when you know something completely by heart, is part of yourself, you can play not it but with it in a more natural way. So my instrument of choice should have been either the what's the name, melodica, that kind of keyboard you see. That's a melodica. My other instruments are these, the recorders, and I was speaking Esperanto last tempo. I bought these, which these are ukuleles or ukuleles. Actually, ukulele is a lot. Is in a way similar to the recorder. Is the poor brother of the big other instrument, which is the guitar, and the recorder looks like the poor brother of the flute. Actually, they are not bad. I mean, to me, they are better than their siblings. Why? I cannot speak a lot about the ukulele because I've been playing, trying to do something, to memorize chords, know how to strum, how to put fingers. It's a whole different ball game. That's why I like it. Speaking about the recorder, there's a lot of nuances. The sound is more, so to speak, matte, like a pastel sound, a lot of nuances, and every recorder is kind of different from the other in a subtle way because of the construction of the wood, and this is in common with the ukulele. But the difference that exists between flute that are made of metal and are, yes, there are differences, but the way I see it, not the basic are more standard. Whilst in the recorder you can change the way it tapers or some more basic things, whilst the Bohem flute, there's not much space for real change in structure. I mean, I think, but the people will say, oh no, it's not like this, but the main differences is the material, the kind of metal alloy, so to speak. I don't know. Whilst there's a lot of okay, what is the right word? I have a brain fart. Workmanship. I don't know. Of manuality in the way we people, not me, build a recorder and a ukulele. The best one are the handmade instruments, and it's very important. The wood, I think more when you build a recorder, there's more talk about the material, speaking about the recorder. Anyway, those instruments, oh, I have to sneeze. Gosh. Those instruments are kind of tiny. I mean, the basic recorder is tiny, like the soprano recorder. Are tiny and inexpensive. Okay, this is not that inexpensive because it is still wood, a wooden one. And also, I don't have a soprano. I have the concert, which is kind of not that big as compared to a guitar. That's not a very expensive one. You know, I remember. It's difficult to strum after 5 days. You know, I have always to think the minor, you know, here doesn't sound. Okay, this is the concert. I didn't know anything about these instruments, and what is my this as a tuner here. You see, it's easy to tune, whilst the other one has no tuner, so I bought no, do, do, shark. Oh, oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Oh. See. Oh. Okay. I'm not that good now. This is to tune. Not myself, not me, apparently. So I put it back. I like the, you know, it's not a good one, but you know, I like the color. And this one is the other one, the more let's guitar-like instrument, and I don't have the baritone. It's easier to play. I always play all of me. What the heck? God damn it. The sound is louder. The ukulele has a gay sound, not gay, cheerful. Has a nice feeling of happiness. Yeah, the usual, you know, strum ukulele that I cannot do because I've been, as I said, for 5 days. I knew some chords. Actually, I know more than I can memorize. I mean, I'm trying to memorize many chords because I want to play jazz. Like, you know, this looks like a guitar, actually. Very like a guitar, very much like a lot like a guitar. Okay, and so I put it back among my instruments. Another instrument that I wanted to play and never got around to playing it is this. I should play the melody up here and play the chords. The problem with this instrument is when you play different notes, the first note is louder than the other notes if you play a chord. So they let's say, so the moment you play this, you can hear this because I'm not playing this. So I developed an idea that if I push less these, I can harmonize all the notes. So what was kind of a flaw, it can become an asset if you can work on it. So there's this, we call melodica. It has several names, I don't know why. Why? My instrument of choice is the bloody recorder. because it takes me 3 years to have a certain agility and flexibility while I play the recorder. Okay, also the recorder, you have different different shape, different kinds of the recorder, different styles of recorder, medieval, Renaissance, Baroque, even modern recorders, and it takes a lot of the dough. I don't have it. I'm sorry. To have so it took some years to have a good one, and I have also an array of classic recorder here, and I like them a lot. And there are even very good classic recorders with a lot of kind of nuances, and this one has more nuances. Okay, I know it's loud. No, it's not like this. The Copenda board. I like to have a duo. I have a duo with a piano, with a guitar player. I like to have a duo, a recorder and a ukulele. Oh, would be wonderful. Two outcasts of the musical world playing together jazz and country and blues and baroque music with the ukulele. Oh, that's fine. Oh, Hawaiian music on the recorder. Go, wow. Well, I don't know shit about my Hawaiian music. I will look into it, since I am a newbie of the uke. Uke them, not nuke them. That's a new motto. Uke them. Ukulelize them. Okay, two portable, happy-go-lucky instruments, underrated, with more than meet the eye. So I've been speaking a lot about my musical path, and this is the decade of I had a decade with the trumpet, and I will not quit the trumpet. I just have to divide my time and find some slot for the trumpet. But the harmonic instrument will help me mainly with all the other instruments, because I will be a more full-rounded musician, and I still say that playing a musical instrument gives more joy to yourself. I don't know, to yourself. To me, yes, but to the other people than speaking 10 languages. Really! That's why I quit really this all this talk about how to go about learning. I mean, sometimes I post something about that, but more not that often. So I gave up the language word that's lost cause is polarized among what we in Rome call cazzari, a very difficult word to translate, a person that is not serious at all. I need to find the right translation. And the hyper specialized overachievers of languages, and very other people very far and few between, and most of people are not should face learning foreign language in a serious way, but not in an obsessive way, because sometimes obsession leads to quitting. You mean that's why I start learning these ukuleles little by little, because sometimes if you start very fast, like when you run, and that's another interest of mine, after a while you're out of breath and you give up. So you just take your time and try to not waste time when you do it, but do it in a progressive way. The important is not to tread water. Okay, that was a long speech, and I don't know whether I'll post on my let's say speaking channel rather in my playing channel. Maybe both, or I don't know. Well, thanks for watching anyway. Goodbye. Saluton. Gis. Gis ne saluton. Sto pa ne den. Jasas.